Dame, you said it was time to put up or shut up, and actions spoke louder than words tonight. Was there any option other winning this one tonight?
I mean, we had to have this game. You know, we gave up 2 at home to 2 good teams. Against a team hungry to get a win in Phoenix. You know, they fought harder than us and they got a win. You know, another team looking for a win on their home court. We had to come out and put up a fight. We knew they would make runs. You know, they shoot the ball really well. They got a lot of options. We just had to stay the course. And, you know, we was able to play a pretty good game. We still had some things that we could have done better. But we played well enough to get a 10-point win. Now we got to go try to, you know, use this as momentum and go get the next one.
You saw the floor so well tonight. How did your court vision feel to you?
It felt great. You know, I think we did a great job spacing. We talked about it after the last game. So the paint was open. You know, they didn't have Bogut down there, so the rim was open. You know, we was able to attack. And once I got a couple of layups, I saw the defense sinking in. You know, and I started finding guys on the weak side. Guys knocked down shots. They were aggressive, played with confidence. You know, and then making those shots allowed me to continue to get looks. You know, so it was a great team effort.
Some of your best looks were in the third quarter, which hasn't always been this team's best quarter. How did you make sure you couldn't let up in the third?
I mean, we had a lot more urgency about us in that third quarter. Obviously, shots went in, but they went in because of what we did on the defensive end of the floor. You know, we got stops, we got deflections. That allowed us to get out in transition and play how we like to play, and flow, penetrate, and pitch at a fast pace. You know, that worked in our favor in the third quarter. And like I said, we got to build on that, you know, and continue to grow and, you know, make that something that we do. You know, we don't have those lows in the third quarter.
And you played well with the lead. How important is that going forward?
It was huge because we had a pretty big lead. I think we went up by like 15, and then they cracked it down all the way to 1. You know, and usually at that point we allow teams to take the lead and we start playing from behind. And tonight, you know, we took the hit and, you know, we figured it out, weathered the storm, and we took back over the game.
Nice job, Dame. Thanks.